AccuGrade systems for Caterpillar excavators increase efficiencies for site preparation work. The GPS-based system uses in-cab indicators to provide the operator with location of the ground engaging tools. One key to efficient earth moving is to follow the best proven practices enhancing operator consistency. Excavators on many job sites perform multiple tasks. The Caterpillar AccuGrade system can be configured for each unique task. By having desired grade and location information in the cab, the operator can accurately control the cut area. In this Tanaha Hills demonstration, the operator has covered his window and uses only the AccuGrade system to accurately place a tooth tip on the cone. This demonstrates that the machine can provide real-time feedback for measuring cuts and fills and for horizontal guidance to a designed surface. Using excavators for truck loading as part of site preparation can be done in 4 types of setups: drive-by, modified drive-by, over-the-rail, and same-level loading. We will demonstrate how AccuGrade can be used to control productive processes for each of these methods. The most productive method will depend on the type of truck used, loading tool, material, and other elements such as underfoot conditions that are specific to different sites. With an over-the-rail setup, the truck is placed at 90 degrees to the loader bench. The swing time is usually longer for this type of setup, but it can be used efficiently with mixed truck fleets while allowing for more consistent truck placement and decreasing the risk of tire damage in rocky areas. The operator is using the top-down plan view to determine the width of the new bench. He can toggle through the display options for a profile view in front of and behind the bucket, a cross-section view that shows the design and bucket from an operator's viewpoint, and text messages and diagnostic information. In this case, the operator has added a horizontal guidance line to keep the bench width consistent. This means the bench will be straight and controlled to keep the optimum swing cycle to match the loading system to the material. The operator is using the light bars and audible alarm to control the bench height. He has set the audible alarm to sound when he is within 10 centimeters of grade. He can dig with confidence that he is above the finished floor until he hears the alarm. At that time, he can watch the elevation light bar to adjust tooth depth to the final floor height. With real-time displays of final grade, he can dig at full efficiency a greater percentage of the time. When best efficiency practices are established, AccuGrade ensures that operators have the control tools needed for hitting high production targets. In this drive-by method, the truck is spotted parallel to the bench, reducing truck exchange time and swing time. In this setup, proper floor maintenance is essential for efficient production. The path for the truck must be kept clean to protect tires and to keep the truck close to the excavator. If the toe of the slope is straight, a predictable truck placement allows the operator to accurately adjust the bench width for the greatest efficiency. Maintaining drainage and consistent slopes are also important to the efficiency of the operation. By controlling cut areas and reducing exchange time, operators increase the efficiency and productivity of the entire haulage fleet. Control the floor by using a sloping design from the onboard options. When the operator starts the first cut, he chooses a 2-point design method to pick the points in the direction of the bench and sets a tooth point on the toe of the slope to mark those points. He can also enter a cross slope for the desired back slope and a slope to control drainage. The horizontal alignment will keep the toe of the slope straight to aid in truck placement. By adjusting the bench height, the operators can find the sweet spot best for production without tire damage from material at the toe. More elaborate designs for cut areas can be entered if needed by design software and transferring information through Caterpillar's AccuGrade Office program. AccuGrade Office imports and converts terrain information, reports machine status, and manages multiple sites. Many times, same-level loading is needed when starting a new bench. Using a site map to define boundaries, the operator can lay out the area for excavation without the use of stakes. This ensures the correct position and proper depth of the new bench for the first pass. Proper establishment of the bench eliminates unnecessary cleanup when building the truck road leading to the loader. When working in rocky material, it is sometimes difficult to maintain the driving lane. In this situation, it is best to use the modified drive-by method. This keeps the truck in tight for a short swing cycle and is the most productive method for the loader. High productivity setups for excavator cycle times requires controlling various aspects of the loading process. These aspects are controlling the bench width, controlling the elevation, digging to a target depth quickly, and having the ability to measure performance and changing the variables to identify the most productive setup, which keeps that process consistent. It is important to establish what setup is going to return the most efficient production. The Caterpillar Productivity Analysis Team can measure production for a particular job site and determine what setups provide the most yards per hour. Loader cycle times, truck weights and cycle times, and productive techniques can be evaluated by this mobile team based at both the Edwards and Tanaha Hills areas. AccuGrade can then display that target to increase consistency and efficiency for both beginning and experienced operators. AccuGrade can also be used for other applications such as trenching and slope work. Use the plan view screen for location of the trench and the cross slope screen to meet safety requirements for deep trenches while not overcutting complex designs. There are many other features within the system, such as 3D lines, that allow the operator to configure trench width and length on board. The 3D lines function allows the operator to choose any line on the plan view, such as footings, main water lines, or contour lines for drainage. These lines can be modified for trench depth, length, and width. The operator highlights the feature he wants to excavate and can switch to another line on the screen to keep the excavator productive with multiple tasks. For slope work, use the profile screen and the light bars to keep the teeth at the desired percentage of slope. When the excavator repositions to the next cut, the slope grades will match. The operator can see the actual tooth movements on the display in the cab. Changing the vertical offsets for different sloping processes allows the operator to leave a consistent amount of material on the slope for the final pass and reduce work for a cleanup machine. Caterpillar AccuGrade is revolutionizing grading applications and improving efficiencies for bulk earthwork operations. Through production studies and production analysis at Caterpillar training centers, Caterpillar has developed the best practices for targeting the highest earth-moving productivity. AccuGrade provides operators a tool to accurately hit that target and increases value for the entire fleet.